Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Al.
Oh, good. Sorry. Oh, I know what's happening. Had the camera go out of my computer, so I had to get a separate camera.
Okay, welcome, Heather. So we now have 3 committee members on the call. We are just waiting. We're just waiting for Sherry from OFM to join us.
Did she send any communication that she wouldn't make it today?
No, I haven't received anything.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm assuming that she will.
Well, I'll give her another minute and then we'll start the meeting. Okay. Call to order. The August 3rd, 2022 meeting of the State of Washington State Records Committee. My name is Al Rose. I'm the representative from the State Auditor's Office, and I'm the chair of this committee. Also present is Susan Becker, who's the AG's representative and vice chair of the State Records Committee. Sherry Keller, OFM representative, is not, I don't hear at this time. And Heather Hirataka, the state archivist, is also here. Thank you all for being here. I believe this also, I'm going to open it up for introductions from the staff and the agencies that are here today for updates to their schedules.
Well, I would like to welcome this is Heather's very first Records Committee meeting. So I just got a message from Sherry, so I will help her get connected to the to the meeting. I'm Russell Wood, the State Records Manager, and I will let the rest of the archive staff introduce themselves.
Hi, Jamie Gansel, Senior Records Consultant, Olympia Branch.
Hi, this is Rachel Wilson. I'm also a records consultant here at the Washington State Archives Olympia Branch.
I'm Megan Frick, Senior Records Consultant, Olympia Branch.
Sean Reichard, Records Consultant with the Olympia Branch.
Molly Rooney, Records Consultant with the Bellingham Branch.
This is Ryan Smith. Sorry, I just accidentally unmuted myself. This is Ryan Smith, Public Records Officer with the Utilities and Transportation Commission.
Is there anybody else on the line? Hasn't introduced themselves?
Barbara Benson, University of Washington.
Eugene Aguan, Department of Licensing, Records Manager.
Annie Strader, Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation.
Joy Fariber, Washington State University.
Good morning, Carrie Ann Gallagher, Clark College, Public Records Officer.
Hey, is that everybody? All right, I think it is. The next item on the agenda for today is the approval of the June 1st, 2022 minutes. I had noted that Ms. Becker was not present for that meeting, so for us to be able to take that vote, we would need, I think, Ms. Keller to be present.
And looks like Sherry has just joined the call.
Oh, great. That's very timely.
Sorry about that.
And of course, Heather will need to abstain as well because she was not present.
Correct. Welcome, Ms. Keller. How are you?
Good, thanks. Sorry for my ineptitude here.
No, everybody uses a different team, so every time I have to go to something like Zoom, I have to figure it out all over again. But thank you for being here.
Thank you.
The meeting's been called to order, and the item for approval of the June 1st, 2022 minutes. You and I were present at that meeting. Ms. Becker was not, and Ms. Hirotaka was not on the committee at that time. So have you had a chance to review the minutes from June 1st?
I have.
And do you have any suggested corrections or changes?
I do not.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I would entertain a motion to approve the June 1st, 2022 minutes as presented.
I move to approve.
Is there a second? And how would we, trying to figure out how we're going to work this. Can we even do this, Mr. Wood, because we don't have a second unless I second it? We're going to need Ms. Becker to take this vote. Well, no, I mean, well, we wouldn't have, what we have is what we have.
Well, that is it.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's step out of line here, and I will second this. Is any request for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, call a vote on the motion to approve the June 1st, 2022 minutes as presented. Signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. 2 ayes. Motion passes to adopt unanimously. Next item on the agenda is the adoption of today's agenda. Has the committee had a chance to see that?
Yes.
Are there any questions?
Nope. I move to adopt today's agenda.
Thank you very much for that motion. Is there a second?
I second.
All right, hearing a motion to adopt today's agenda is presented in a second. Any requests for discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor of adopting today's agenda signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing 3 ayes, none opposed, the motion to adopt today's agenda passes unanimously. The next item on the agenda is the Washington State Archives update, announcements from the state archivist.
Good morning,
Welcome.
everyone. Thank you. I hope you can all hear me okay. I've been having some audio problems the last few days, so fingers crossed that it works today. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm Heather Hirotaka. I'm the new state archivist here at the Washington State Archives. We have lots of exciting things going on. Of course, you're all probably aware that we are planning to move into a new building in 2025 because the date continues to be flexible as we work with the mitigation of the gophers, the pocket gophers. So we are continuing to work on that new building. I did want to share a little flyover of the new building with this group, so I will do that in just a moment. But as we start to prepare for moving into the new build, we are working on a barcoding project so that we can make sure that all of our collections are barcoded. to make a smooth and easy transition as we move into a new building, making sure that each piece of our collection is accounted for and that we're doing it in the most efficient and effective way. So that's one of the exciting projects that we've been working on for the past year, and we have another decision package to move forward in the next legislative session to keep that project going. At the end of the fiscal year, June of 2023, we will be at about 50% of our collection barcoded, which is a great help, and hopefully with some legislative support, we can continue to have that project carry on into the next fiscal year. We also, as part of the archives and kind of the restructuring that went on in the Office of the Secretary of State, we acquired a new division into the archives, which is the Legacy Washington Division. I oversaw them under community programs, the position that I was in before I came here. So they are the oral history project for the Secretary of State's office. They are our state historians, and they do some pretty amazing work and tell some pretty compelling stories of great Washingtonians, whether they be statewide office holders, whether they are staff of statewide office holders, or just citizens in the state of Washington who made a contribution to our state's history. So we're really excited to have them in and as part of our team. They spent the last year working on the Dan Evans autobiography, helping former Governor Evans bring that autobiography across the finish line. So they've been out and about across the state sharing that great work and making accessible the book within our office as well as some other platforms. So really excited about that. And their next project as they look into the next year is the celebration of marriage equality for the state of Washington. So they're working on their next exhibit and book that will accompany that. We anticipate an exhibit opening book launch on February 14th of 2023, which is the 11-year anniversary of Governor Gregoire signing that bill into law. So we're really excited, and everyone on this call, of course, is very welcome to join us at the Legislative Building for that celebration and exhibit and book launch. So I would love to share with you, if I can, I'll share my screen, share with you just a quick flyover of the new building and what the architects have rendered so that you can all see it and kind of get to share in our excitement with us as we look forward to this new building. So let me prep this up, and it'll be a quick flyover, but this is our project mission and our vision, and we're hoping to create a transparent and accessible building that houses all of the good collections that we have, current and future needs, and so that our heritage of our past can be appropriately honored and the future of our state can be responsibly guided through a symbolically and functionally resilient facility. So let me hit play here, and it'll be kind of a quick flyover, but I will pause at appropriate moments so that you can see. Maybe we'll see if it'll run. Nothing like technology issues. Sorry, maybe you won't get a flyover today.
Your technology issues make me feel better. Thank you.
I'm always here to help lift others up. Okay, well, we may not get that flyover today, but I will, I'll work on it in the background. And if it's possible, maybe at the end of the meeting, I'm happy to share that with you. So thank you again for welcoming me, and I will pass it back over to you.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is announcements from the State Records Manager.
Yes, welcome everyone. One thing I wanted to mention is that if you've had a look at our page for records retention schedules, you'll be seeing that more and more agencies are being added to the list. We are currently working on a project. Sean, one of our records consultants, is going through finding all the state agencies who are not on the list of retention schedules, but have very old retention schedules that they haven't touched since 2012 when we moved to the new format. So we are looking to get all of the old schedules up on that page, and that's the first step towards a strategy of helping those agencies to update their schedules and make sure that it still meets their needs, because some have not been touched in quite some time. So you will see those we're we're just progressively working through them and adding them as we get them ready and cleaned up. So
Great.
thankfully, all the people on this call have got up-to-date schedules that have been worked on. So we will, hopefully we'll add some more people to that list and be participants in this meeting.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. The next item on the agenda 3 is new business. A under new business is updates to agency schedules. And the first agency schedule on the agenda is the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule, version 1.5. Thank you very much for joining us today, Ms. Strader.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say about the update?
Just thank you to the archive staff for helping us through this. They made it much easier.
Thank you. Is there any questions from the committee? Seeing none questions, is there a motion to adopt the schedule as presented?
I move to adopt the schedule as presented.
And
A
second.
second. All right, thank you for that second. Motion has been made to adopt the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.5 as presented, and it's been seconded. Any requests for discussion? Hearing no requests for discussion, then I'll call the question. All in favor of adopting approving the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.5 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Is there any nays? Hearing no nays and 3 ayes, the motion passes unanimously. Motion to approve passes unanimously. Sorry, that was four ayes. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for all your work in putting that schedule together. The next item on the agenda is the Department of Licensing Records Retention Schedule version 1.3. Thank you for being here. Is there anything you'd like to say, sir?
Just again, as always, thank you so much, State Archivist and the Secretary of State, for assisting us in our unique schedule. Really excited to just quickly announce that, we were able to hire a few more people on the disclosure and the records management side in some temporary and permanent basis. So we're really looking forward to even doing more work on our retention schedule to make it fuller, make it more complete, and just take us to the next level of being able to work on the processes that we provide to the state. Also, on a quick side note, went to the Utah for a record conference there, and just want to share with you guys how impressed I am with the Secretary of State and the State Archives. You guys really, it was very evident after networking with a lot of other state agencies and people throughout, whether they be contractors or government records community, how far along and how well you guys have trained us. Your guidance is excellent. And we definitely benefit as an agency from you guys. So continue to be excited about our relationship with you guys. And thank you so much. Also, Heather, congratulations. I haven't seen you for a while. So anyways, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate your work on this retention update for us.
Right.
Thank you, Eugene.
Thank you for your work. So the item is the Department of Licensing Records Retention Schedule version 1.3. Are there any questions by the committee? Hearing no questions, then I would entertain a motion to approve as presented.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. I've heard motion to approve of the Department of Licensing Records Retention Schedule version 1.3. And there is a second. Is there any request for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, then we'll call the question. All those in favor of adopting the Department of Licensing Records Retention Schedule version 1.3 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Any nays? Hearing no nays and 4 ayes, the motion passes unanimously, adopting the Departmental Licensing Records Retention Schedule version 1.3. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for being here. Next item on the agenda is the University of Washington Records Retention Schedule version 2.20. Ms. Benson's here again. Thank you for being here.
Always my pleasure. Thank you guys for putting us on the agenda.
You were just moving through your record series, I think so, and we appreciate all that work. Do you have any comments that you'd like to make, Ms. Benson?
Nothing in particular in relation to the schedule. I will say, taking a page out of Eugene's book, that we have had an open position in our office since last April, and the job description was finally approved. And so we should be posting, if all goes well, within the month for a compliance analyst. And I'll let you know, Russell, if you would please send it out on the listserv. But these days hiring is so difficult, I'm kind of nervous. So if anyone knows someone who's interested in hybrid work, so it's not every day in the office, but you still have to come into Seattle, I'd love to talk to you.
All right, well, thank you very much. Is there any questions from the committee? Hearing no questions then as to the University of Washington Records Retention Schedule version 2.20, is there a motion to approve as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you for that second. Motion's been made to adopt the University of Washington Records Retention Schedule version 2.20 as approved. It's been seconded. Any requests for discussion? Hearing no requests for discussion, then call the question. All those in favor of adopting the University of Washington Records Retention Schedule version 2.20 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing no nays, 4 ayes, the motion to adopt passes unanimously. Thank you for being here.
Always my pleasure. Thank you guys very much.
The last item under new business is the Washington State University Records Retention Schedule version 1.8. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you'd like to say?
No, I don't believe so. I would like to thank all of you for your help with this. You'll be getting another revision from me shortly after this meeting for October's meeting.
Well, I'd like to thank Joy, because WSU is the first state agency to go through and clean up their law enforcement series, since we've made the law enforcement schedule apply equally to state and local agencies. That left a lot of state agencies who have law enforcement agencies as part of them with a whole lot of duplicate series. So WSU is the first to go through. That's why you'll see that there's quite a lot of series being discontinued, because now they can use the law enforcement schedule. So.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Wood, and thank you for all your work in putting that together. Are there any questions by the committee? Hearing no questions, then I would entertain a motion to adopt the Washington State University Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 as presented.
And so moved.
Thank you for that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, thank you for that second. The motion has been made and seconded to approve the Washington State University Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 as presented. Any requests for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, then we'll call the question. All those in favor of adopting the WSU Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing no nays and 4 ayes, the motion passes to adopt unanimously. Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your work.
Thank you.
Next item under the agenda, Roman numeral 4 is other business. Mr. Wood, do we have any other business?
Only if we've been able to get the flyover video working.
I haven't. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I think the updates to my computer are they're just not enjoying me today. So I'm sorry, but I will email out if anybody is interested, and we will make sure that we capture the names of people on this call. And if you're interested, if you want to just add your name to the chat, I'm happy to email that flyover out. And hopefully that works a little bit better than my audio visual problems today.
Yes, and the building will look much better than our existing building, even though it will cause a problem for us being able to have haunted tours, because it certainly won't have the haunted atmosphere that our current building has.
All right. Thank you for that. Then the next item, Roman numeral 5, is the next meeting, which is October 5, 2022. And then I just wanted the committee to know I will not be present at that meeting. I did not think about it when I had scheduled the trip, so I will not be available on the 5th of October. So Ms. Becker, I'm hoping that you're going to be available to chair that meeting.
I should be here on October 5th, and I am happy to, and it's big
All right,
shoes,
thank
but I will do my best.
Thank you very much. That would bring the last item on the agenda, Roman numeral 6, was adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion to adjourn has been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing no nays and 4 ayes, the motion to adjourn passes. Adjourn the meeting at 10:26 on August 3rd, 2022 of the 2022 August 3rd meeting of the State Records Committee. Thank you. Thank you for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.